to release all pain, to gain her brother's soul back, from what I can tell. Is that right, Mark?
Yeah, Kona would like that. Sure. If that means wrecking the gate. Oh, yeah, we're live, by the way. because that was a perfect moment.
Hey, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Guard's laughing.
Oh my goodness. Hey, everyone. All right. So we were just talking about everyone's end
God,
goal.
Wait, what?
So welcome back to the finale of Fistful of Darkness. I'm Mistletoe, your GM for today. We are joined by the creator and designer of Fistful of Darkness, Stefan, or monkeyEcho. And we have our lovely production and crewmate, Mark, who's playing Kona, but also running production for us, which is fantastic. We also have Tree and our lovely Ray as well. And picking up where we left off, the posse had gone down the well to enter through the gate into the burning beyond. Sand and crystalline creatures and entities, wind blowing, different place, almost a different time. Monroe, seeing a snake, decides to go ahead and shoot it, vaporizing all of its scales and body to be inhaled by the entire posse. Chanting singing of a small lost child begins to fill everyone's ear upon the wind. 3, 4, shut the door.
Oh, yeah.
All the while mixed with the sound of hoof beats as a very recognizable bounty hunter has returned. Soon a child is pulling on Monroe's coat, showing his sticks, and asking Monroe to join him in finding his own stick. Monroe pulls forth what seems to be a massive beast, yet is simply a stick. Just as Cyrus comes up upon the frozen in place, Nero leans down and says, "So you've returned." And that's where we left off.
So I would like to shoot Cyrus. So if anyone else is doing something, then they should go for it, because I have a very specific agenda here, and I want to destroy Cyrus.
Kona kind of was probably look at you and be like look at you for a response, and then I guess you just shoot them. I don't know. I think they're like inquisitive, kind of like answer for this, like, what do you mean you're back, that kind of thing. And then, but it's just like a silent moment, right? Of like a heavy pregnant moment of like, what are they talking about, basically? Yeah,
I think like Nero's kind of not very well versed with violence, and B, like, their face is like very blank, so I don't think you're necessarily expecting it. But like, they've still got the pistol that they took off Kona. Like, they intimidated Kona, and they were like, "Oh, you better give me your gun. You don't deserve to have it, right?" So I think they're using that pistol. And like, in one smooth motion, they're gonna just like draw the gun and point it at Cyrus and shoot him, hopefully in the head.
Oh yeah,
go for it.
Yeah, I don't think Kona would do anything about it necessarily, but I don't think she'd see it coming either. She'd just be like thinking you're gonna talk again.
Yeah.
So if anything, she's like.
So I guess like this is sling, I think, right?
Yeah, I think Ezra wants to assist in this, because as Kona did, he was watching Tree. What's your Nero? Sorry, was watching Nero. What the reaction is to the appearance of Cyrus, and he surely recognized him from the scene in town where he kidnapped you. So he knew that something was up, and I think he makes a show of grabbing very obvious for his rifle. So he hopes to that Cyrus sees this and give a kind of words. Sorry.
Yeah.
Distraction.
Yeah.
So I spent 1 grit to give an assist here.
Yeah.
Wait.
And like the gun is a nice gun, right? Like it's like a quality weapon. So I'm hoping that gets me slightly better effect here.
I wonder if using that gun is risky, just at all.
That's true. That's true.
Has Nero ever fired a gun before?
I think they've got this little like concealed pistol, right? Like it's a little like, it's a small thing without very much recoil. I think they've used that before. I don't think they've used a real gun before.
Okay. Okay. This is your rival. You've already been here once before.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be desperate limited to start.
Oh my god, really?
You are in the Burning Beyonds. You are firing a weapon you are not familiar with or have shot before. He is on horseback and essentially within 5 feet of you.
Series finale, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So what I would like to do here, and please bear with me while I like make this happen because Nero needs all the help they can get. So I think like what Nero wants to do is instead of like aiming with their eyes, they're going to try and aim with their sense of smell, which they've got because they're now like a bee, right? So what I'm thinking here is Eli gives me another die because it's get +1 die to any action you can mount as a surprise of this unexpected ability or where others are found lacking, right? And I'm going to mark my special armor because Cyrus is definitely Hell's forces here, right?
May I ask a question? Who's Eli?
Oh no, Eli is the name of the ability.
Okay. Just making sure.
Let me just pop it.
I was like,
yeah, that way.
It's Ezra.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
can't even remember his name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Nero is very tense because this could go wrong and like end up killing them. But no. So I'll mark my special armor to get standard effect. So desperate standard, and 2 bonus dice, 1 from the assist and 1 for my ability, and then we will see how it goes.
Yeah, and we have quality
Are you pushing
weapons.
yourself?
No, I just marked my special armor.
I have a devil's bargain for you if you'd like.
Ooh, yeah.
If you succeed in the roll,
Okay.
you will see where his soul lies. And who holds its power.
That's not a devil's. That's a devil's advantage. Like, yeah. I mean, I have to take that. Like, how do I resist? Yeah, 100%. I will take this. Absolutely, let's do it.
I'm not even sure how that's a negative.
Okay. I mean, like, if it scars me forever, that's fine. I'm gonna murder all the riders. That'll be fine.
Yeah, that is probably what happens. It scars you for life.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the "if you not succeed" part of this devil's bargain, but we will see this as a complication, I think.
So that's 3 dice then, right? Okay. I mean, get ready for 4 ones, guys. It's gonna happen.
So as a reminder, we have quality weapons. Does this count too here, or
I
is
think
it?
quality weapons is what got me limited effect.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like, I've never fired a gun. I think I'm crap at this. But it's a 5, which means I shot him. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
He did.
I think it definitely rattles Kona. She realized that you were not responding with your mouth. You went to like pull this gun out, and like in this brief moment, this exchange is like she just shakes. She's just like whoa as the shot cracks out, and yeah, what happens there?
Rolled a 5, desperate standards. Right. Oh.
It's like we did a
A
thing, but
shot
it
rings
sucks.
out.
Yeah.
Gunpowder, a powder burn, covers Nero. The shot doesn't just sound like a regular shot, it sounds like a cannon going off, echoing like thunder across the sky, mixing in with the red sunset and oranges and yellows. And then you hear it reverberating back, but at a different tonality. The various foliage around you seeming to resonate with the sound. Cyrus falls off of his horse. On the other side, the horse, of course, bolts and runs off. You are left standing before a man laying on the ground, the dust settling around him. Stepping forward, you go and stand over him. He laughs at you, just kind of puts himself up on his elbows and looks at you, a big gaping hole in his chest where the shot went off. I told you, little one, I am no mortal. And I was sent to guide you. Are you really going to shoot me the entire way? Oh, you have spunk. I like it. The consequence here, you are now fearful for whatever this entity is. He said he was a demon
Okay.
last time, but is he truly?
Yeah.
Did he use a mortal gun? And your eyes suddenly flash into his own deep, empty sockets. You see him riding through the burning beyond, scenes of mud, water, and people melding together. You remember the moment of Cyrus finding Nero within the crowd, the showdown in Mudwater, merely several days before. You see two men standing it off in the center, Sheriff Charles Monroe and Ulysses, or it's Horatio. Horatio, one of the twins. You feel his heart beat within his chest, hollow, shallow, unearthly. And you hear almost as if thoughts being spoken, as a remembrance of orders. Make sure to grab the little one. That's the important one. That's the one with the connection to the mother. That is the one with the bond. And you suddenly flash back in Cyrus's memory to a certain Charles Monroe sitting within
No.
the sheriff's office, behind his desk, hands within his vest. A certain special little covered box upon his desk. He taps it. You give me your soul. That is a hefty price. But to save the entire town, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. The bounty upon your head is now clear. And do remember to do your job. Flash back to the present.
Did I see who was saying that? Was it the Red Rider? Did I see who was saying that? Monroe?
Monroe was the one speaking.
Oh,
Cyrus.
Okay. Okay.
Part of the consequence, I think. Right.
Yeah. No, 100%. I love it. That's. I'm gonna turn around and look at Monroe. Does Monroe recognize Cyrus?
Monroe is going to be looking at. He's sort of over the crystalline body of the child right now, and he's grasping it, maybe like calming it down. He's gonna look around, and he is going to look to all of you and say, "Come on, we have the child. We got to get out, get out of here now."
I mean, Kona's just kind of in shock for a moment. She looks over at you as she's just like, huh, lets out this just like this single kind of breath of like acceptance of like, oh, the kid's got it in him. And then looks down at the crystalline child and then over to Tree, and it's like to Nero. Looks at Nero and says, "Before Nero becomes like this one, we ought to get moving."
Before anything else really goes too far, because I had a lot of explaining to do. Nero, I do need you to make a resist roll for that knowledge. This is the consequence of that 5.
Yeah. I feel like this is wit, right? It's deception or understanding.
It is up to you on how you feel it would be.
Okay, I think it's mental strain or willpower is much more appropriate here. So I think it's guts, because it's trying to figure out how not to turn around and shoot Monroe now, which will definitely go much worse for them. So I think I'm going to roll guts here. So let's see how this goes. Hey, it's a 6. Yeah, I mean, maybe sometimes they do have self-control. Who knows?
Awesome.
Very good. The small boy looks back at Monroe and pulls on his shirt one more time. Mister, you never did lay him straight. You have to lay them straight. 5, 6, pick up 6, 7, 8, lay them straight. And he kind of points out. And as you look, you will see, as far as you can see in this one direction, all these sticks lying in a straight row.
You did not lay them straight, as far as I remember, sir.
Monroe is going to gently reach out his hand and kind of sort of take the child's hand to his and just sort of and look at the sticks laid out into the horizon. Yeah, and then he's just gonna sort of stand there paralyzed and look at the sticks in the horizon, not really sure what to do, whether or not to follow the kid or not. He's scared. He's always scared.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Cyrus stands up, dusts himself off. So, towards the gate we go. Yes.
I think Nero's going to look at Ezra here because Ezra's like maybe more experienced in the Burning Beyond than any of us.
Yeah, Ezra is very confused because of this change from your enemy to someone who may be of use. He gets very excited as he said, this is a way to the gate, because this is what Ezra is looking for. So he's excited and says, yes, that's, if this is the way to the gate, we have to go there. This is where it all ends. This is the way we were meant to go. We are meant to go, I think.
9, 10, start again. Come on, mister. Find more sticks.
And I think as the child maybe gently pulls Monroe, he'll sort of hesitantly start like walking towards the path and reach out, just sort of like be led by this child ever so slowly towards the horizon.
Do you want to meet my friends?
Not particularly, child. No, he's gonna say, friends.
Yeah, I'm not all alone here. There are many of us. You are my friends too now, right?
I wish there was like a sound effect board so I could like play the sound of like a rotating gun chambers from the back as you just hear like no, like a flat no from the back. It's like Kona's only like response this whole time to the kid has been this.
Do your friends, do they need help?
We're all lost here.
Oh,
Well, child, that makes two of us.
But you can be seen. They can't be seen.
ooh. I think that's kind of like a signal to this character, the Thunderheart, to maybe find out a little bit, like attune a little bit here. I think what she does is she kind of like closes her eyes and tries to sense, you know, what they're saying that's not seen.
Go for it.
And I think my goal is to like sense it, but like know if it's what's the danger, you know. Let's see.
You are going to be in desperate standard to start because you are attempting to attune in the burning beyond.
Fair, yeah. Let's see. For
But you
attack-
very well may have something that will alter that, of course.
Well, so she to get the proper effect too. I would also say that just for, you know, like the visual as well. She's holding some kind of item in her hand. I think it's like a handmade bracelet that her brother gave her. Yeah, it's like something that he held pretty close to him, but he gave it to her before the hunt that took his life.
Mhm.
And that's what she's kind of using as a spirit bane or some kind of a charm, you know. So
Yeah, we have quality in implements too, so maybe this is helpful.
yeah, I guess it's maybe got a little bit of, I don't know, some kind of herbal whatever, or maybe some sand from a kind of a sacred place or something. I'm not sure what makes
Yeah,
it
for
quality.
sure. So that would do you want to have that included as a fictional narrative of the quality of your totem for your quality weapons with the tribal upgrade or no? Or do you want those separate?
Quality weapons. Oh, the
Sorry,
implements.
quality
Implements. Yeah.
implements, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm not trying to like increase my effects so much. But if it's fine, then yeah, I guess it helps in that way. But really, the point was I was trying to point you at like a potential consequence, you know, or a complication that might occur because of
Mhm.
what I'm attuning to and what her. I think her thought train is towards like, is he out there? You know, like is brother's soul out there somewhere? Is there a chance that I'm on the path that in this beyond towards something like that? And maybe that's what the gate that they're talking about, that sort of thing. It's because right now Kona is just very nervous about following any beings from the beyond, and especially what any unknown like act like why is Nero acting this way? You know, she's very nervous about the fact that Nero just took, you know, just killed this person in the beyond. So she's just like, what's going on here? That sort of thing.
For sure. So I would say that would be desperate great. Or actually, you know what? Let's do desperate extreme.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty
Not only
cool.
is it a personal item for Kona, but it's also sacred in what it holds. So,
Okay, so desperate, great. I'm not going to actually push for any dice here, but I would entertain a bargain. Like maybe something like she definitely gets the wrong idea about a particular fact. Like she definitely thinks her brother's there, or maybe she thinks that, you
She
know, by
thinks Monroe has
following.
betrayed the crew.
Ooh, that's rough.
I have a really good
I mean, that
idea,
is
but
rough.
I think it would have to show up later. But
If there's not a good one, it's cool. I mean, I don't necessarily
with
need
the
it.
attunement, you are able to interact with an aspect of your brother's soul that still floats through the ether here. And you may ask one question.
Yeah, I mean, bonus die plus that. Sure.
He will get to ask a question in return.
Okay. Of course. All right, I'll take it. Let's see how that goes. Hey!
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a
yes.
crit on an extreme.
Excellent.
I think I said something. I think I'm whispering something that he said to me, like right before he left. Like watch this, watch the fires, right? You know, I'm just like rubbing the bracelet.
You get a sense that the Burning Beyond, you have been in aspects of the Burning Beyond before, especially with your rite of passage, that sacred rite that your tribe does. But it was always a sheltered aspect of the Burning Beyond, a safe platform, so to speak, before you can launch off to other aspects of it. This burning beyond that you are within is vast, unending. Yes, unending is a good way to put it. The child, what is unseen, you get a sense that the longer you are here, the less of yourself you have left. You slowly being turned into the sands and everything else here. Aspects of your soul melding and mingling and coalescing with others. You see thousands, tens of thousands. Across this vastness, you can sense them. They appear invisible because they are transparent. Yet, they all are still aspects of people, creatures, entities, beings, souls, memories. This child, especially, seems to be connected with several others, though a lot closer, but completely transparent. You can see them if you're looking close enough. You can see aspects of their soul as the light bends around their glass like features. Otherwise, they are simply forgotten.
Okay.
Cyrus himself doesn't seem to be from this place. Because you got a crit, you get more information. Cyrus is from somewhere else, seemingly protected from the effects of the burning beyond, though you and your posse are not. The longer you stay here, the more likely you will turn into the burning beyond.
So
You do see a town in your attunement. And you sense town, you sense the beings that are in there. Quite a few of them lost souls. Possibly stuck here or sent here, you're not exactly certain. All trying to remember a life that they may or may not have once had beyond the burning beyond. In reality, seemingly trapped within certain actions, the weaker ones. And you hear that pounding again. This time it is accompanied by your brother's voice. Sister, sister, are you there? And you focus and you go to the chapel, opening the door. Sister, can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you find me? Going down beneath the chapel, you see a massive door. Him pounding behind it. It's locked. Can you open it?
Okay. I'll try to open it. I'm like, brother, I'm coming.
The door is locked. Nothing you do can open this door. The iron hinges on it, the iron visage of the door, solid, shut. After minutes of trying, he said, "It's no use, Kona. At least talk to me." What is the question you go to ask?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think what happens is first Kona like plants her whole face up against the door to get like as close as possible. You know? It's almost like a it's almost like a Frozen moment, if you know what I mean. That little, like, yeah, it's like the scene where like the two girls are on the opposite sides of the door talking to each other. But
Mhm.
in this moment, Kona's like tearful, and she's just like she does this thing where she's like you could see she's like got an internal struggle where she's like she wants to ask something like really pointed, but then she like holds back and she like bites her lips in like like she knows it's a tough question, so she's just like I'm trying to think if I want to. So the question she came in to ask was who where's the danger, right? So I think the way she says it to her brother is like am I on my way to see you?
Yes, you're here, yes? Can you get the door open?
I think there's like struggle where she like pulls against this imaginary handle. Um, she like reverses direction, tries to like charge it. She's ineffectual somehow, right? Like maybe she just hits like imaginary barrier, or perhaps it's just like
No, the door is just nothing. It's almost as if it's solid.
yeah. So colliding
You
with
can just
that.
hear him.
Mhm.
You could just hear him sigh and kind of like put his forehead up against the door. It's okay, sister. I know you're always there for me. Can can I ask you something?
There's anything.
Did accepting his offer hurt?
She gasps. um, she just kind of like, what? What do you mean, brother?
The pain. The fear. The loss. I don't sense it in you, sister. He came asking for it, yes. Should I accept it?
Should you accept it? Ooh. So, like, I imagine my character knows more than I do necessarily. What's exactly is he referring to?
The last rider making the offer of taking away your pain.
Oh, that, yeah. So she's gonna say she's definitely gonna respond truthfully. She's gonna be like, "No, brother, it doesn't hurt. It's the pain is gone now. What about for you?" And I think she truly wants to know if he's in pain. And she's gonna justify probably either way that she's like headed into danger, but that I think part of her is kind of like weighing out like if she cares more about her brother than these others. So she's trying to see if he's in pain. You know, maybe she'll justify things that way.
Every fiber of my body aches, weeps.
No, brother. No, that's not good. I'm coming for you. And she tries to like reach through the door. Like using like, you know, like turn herself incorporeal and just like flow through the cracks in the wood or something, you know?
You have been so brave. Still coming for me. Even across the ages. Across the ethers. I don't want to ask it, but sister dear, do save me.
Yeah, I imagine there's like this moment where she's like, "Yes, brother, I'm coming," and then she like gets cut off or something. And like you see, we see her back in the beyond, right? We hear like the howl of like wind or something, and then see her like breathing kind of heavily, and I think she levels the gun in the direction of Nero, but then like raises it over his head like that way.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Oh yeah, the damn kid. Yeah.
So at this point, Monroe is headed in the direction of the sticks on the floor, going into the horizon, and I think he's going to do his best to put up a front and to look very brave and say, "Don't worry, child. We'll grab your friends. We'll save you all. Isn't that what right, gang?"
That's right. You just see the face of Paul looking up at you. Boyish innocence and admiration for his elder brother.
Okay. Ezra is shocked for a moment to see him, but then he nods and he realizes that everybody now is pointing in the same direction and they're ready to go. And he's just saying, "Yes, Paul, I will make it up to you. I will save you this time."
Kona's picking up a stick.
3, 4, shut that door.
And as he does this gesture with his hands, the well that you guys entered, the swirling aspect of it, vanishes.
Shit.
Yep.
Well, I guess we're not going back that way.
Pick up sticks.
You could just hear Cyrus groan audibly from the other side. That's all the damn kid wants to do. Pick up sticks, set them down. Pick up sticks, set them down. He'll be at it for ages. Eternity if he can help it.
I'm going to point my gun at him, and I'm going to say, "Shut up, or I will shut you up." And I'm not sure Nero really pulls off being authoritative, because they've just tried to shoot this dude in the chest and failed miserably. Well, or rather succeeded, but not succeeded at the same time.
Yeah. I
The
think there's-
child just seems to hide behind Ezra and Monroe and kind of peek out.
You're not going to let him hurt me, misters, are you?
Easy now. Easy now. And I'm going to shove the kid behind me. There's no reason you two children can't get along. And clearly don't know what you're doing with that tool of yours. So why don't you just put it down?
I'm not a mere child. I'm almost 7.
Shh. Wasn't talking to you, child. Let
Let the grown-ups talk.
Yes. You got the crystal eye face. You're half bug. Imagine you two have a lot in common, but just take it easy.
I think I'm going to look at Monroe and I'm going to say, "You have a lot to explain to me. It's just I'm really busy right now trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Shut up. You two, like, all of you. I think like I'm going to start losing that shit a little bit. All of you.
Cyrus is
Ezra.
just gonna kind of walk up, kind of just on the side and crosses his arms and just looks from Nero freaking out down to Monroe and is like, Do I need to hog tie it so we can get on our way?
No. And Monroe is just gonna sort of go to Nero, unaware of his current feelings for him, and get on one knee and sort of like hold and be like, I know these circumstances are curious. I know that things are beyond our comprehension. But I have a job to do. I'm the sheriff of Mudwater. This child needs my help, needs rescuing. And there are others in need. And so long as there are others in need, we will go and we'll find them. Now, friend, you've been by my side for quite some time now. We've seen our fair share of the queer and curious. What say we go on, we find these children, and we go back, and all of this is settled. And
I think
he looks. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
Monroe doesn't look like he believes himself, but he's trying to say it to himself.
Yeah, but I think like Nero will kind of, I think that like wearing the hat with the veil, right? So they will like pull the veil up. You see the symbol now on the weird bee skin, not even the normal skin that they have, and they will look kind of straight into your eyes, and they will say, "Does being the sheriff include pardoning bounties? Does it include setting people to capture me? I made you, Monroe. I found you in the middle of nowhere and I dragged you out of the bottom of a bottle and I gave you a purpose. And I don't care what you think you can do. We're going to murder the riders and take their place. A bunch of kids doesn't matter to me. And you're going to do what I say or I will make another." And I think then they will like draw the mask back and like turn around. Not that they know where to go. They want to storm away, but they can't because we're in the middle of the Burning Beyond.
Why can't we be friends? Why
Yeah, right.
be friends?
You announced your intention? Ooh. I think there's like a test shot over your head to make sure you're actually Nero.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. They're not gonna react, I think.
Oh, so like like a bullet whizzes by and you don't even budge.
You know, maybe not. Maybe actually, like they are quite tense. I will like if it's okay. I will just roll prowess as a fortune roll to see whether or not they react.
All right. Yeah,
Go for it.
Hey, it's a 6. I think they don't react. I think they're just like maybe they're too tense. In fact, to react.
Yeah, imagine the shot rang out. You didn't react, like you said, but then so then there's like this kind of like a demand or whatever, where she's like, Nero, if you're there, answer, or if not, I will relieve you of this life.
Oh wow, that's a challenge, right? I think they look at you and they'll say, "What? You too? Have you forgotten where we met? You forgot that you said that you would protect me? Do what I say? Trust my judgment? You said that to me, Kona. I didn't ask for you. I didn't walk up to you and say, oh, you have to do whatever I say. You pledged yourself to my service. Now you're going to say you're going to murder me. Well, I don't believe you. The truth is that I don't think you... I genuinely think that man... And then like they're going to point at Monroe. And then they're going to say, that man is more competent than you. I've seen him actually do things. I've seen him swim to the middle of a massive beehive and retrieve a book written by, I don't know, some kind of demon. What the hell have you done recently for me? The only person I trust here.
As they're bickering, Monroe is going to pick up the child and like carry him and just start walking towards the stick, and he's like, don't mind them, child. And looking into like the crystalline face, circumstances have made everybody just a little bit peculiar, and just start sort of walking towards the direction of the sticks.
Child is kind of like holding onto your collar and like has a couple of sticks in his hand and is kind of like just looks back at the bickering group. Why can't we be friends?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think with that, we're going to go to our first break.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll figure out whether or not I'm going to shoot this kid or not.
You've been debating whether or not to shoot it for the last 3 sessions.
I know.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Maybe I have to roll this time. We'll see, I guess.
Kind of hate.
I mean, she thinks about killing y'all all the time, so.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, a game of beard stroking and thinking about killing kids.
Yeah. Oh. That's an old soul in that kid's body, right? I'm gonna try to justify it. All right. Well, I guess that's that. I guess we'll come back in about 10 to see where that goes. Stay tuned.
Sounds good. We'll see you in a few.